It's your boy Swinky Games here with another video. Today we'll be doing another episode 1 of a series. We're doing this because I just want enough things to do so the YouTube channel doesn't get stale. As you can tell, we will be doing well, you can't tell, but we will be doing a fantasy draft. It's realistic, like I'll show you the stats, everything I do. Might even play some games. Just probably the fourth quarter, so it's not videos too long. We will be picking the nets. Sorry if I repeated that. I accidentally saved a video clip too early, but we're gonna be picking the nets. And I don't even know what position we're gonna get. It depends where we are. If I want to try to rebuild this team or just try to win the championship first go around. But I will see you guys in the draft in a little bit. Okay, we're here at the draft. As you can tell, we're not 22 through 30. I have seen our position, and we're gonna just try to win for this, this year and on. Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Kawhi Leonard has been chosen. We have the 4th pick in the draft. I really want someone with a lot of years on their contract, but I don't know if I want a Russell Westbrook who's going to be 34 at the end of his contract, being paid $28 million at the age of 32. John Wall, on the other hand, I would like, but we need to look to the others. Harden, not going to pick Butler. Giannis is someone I've been really thinking about. Anthony Davis seems like the right choice after looking through all of these, though. So I will believe we will be picking Anthony Davis to start off our fantasy draft, and I will just show you guys my picks, and then we can just view the draft later to see all the other teams. We'll look through the rosters and all of that. Alright guys, I'm back. I made 2 picks. We picked up Jonas Valanciunas with our 2nd round pick, and with our 3rd round pick we picked up Otto Porter. I do not believe we will be keeping Otto Porter. I believe we'll try to trade him within the first week or so, because unless I can find a solid point guard and shooting guard, I do not want him there for the amount of money that he will be costing me over the years. But Jonas will be staying. That's a nice duo between Anthony and Jonas. And the next pick in the draft, I want someone young-ish. I mean, Eric Gordon would be a nice pick because we need that spacing on the court. So I think we'll be picking him. It looks like De'Aaron Fox has already been chosen, I believe. Maybe 3rd round? He was definitely chosen in the 3rd round. So, our next pick in the draft will be Eric Gordon. Solid pickup. We have our next pick, and we need a point guard. So I don't know how I want to go with this at the moment, but I'm really looking towards Pat Bev because I don't want to go too young, too low overall right now. And he only has a 1-year deal. I don't know how much he asks for in the off season, but for a playmaker and a defensive stopper like we need, we'll take him. Going through the draft, I don't know if I already said this in the video because I've been talking to a lot of people about it, but I went to the 49er Cowboy game. I'm a Cowboy fan, so it was amazing. 40-10 Cowboys. Zeke had a phenomenal day, almost 40 points in fantasy, but you're probably not here to listen to football right now. But as you can see, we need to take our next pick with only $11 million in cap. So we kind of want to go really low with this, or we're just gonna explode our cap with everything. I'm not sure. We should get a backup. We need to back up everything. So a solid backup. I want a 1-year backup. Trevor Booker has been beasting out for the Nets. Speaking about the Nets, right now they're playing the Orlando Magic when I'm recording this video, and my boy D'Angelo Russell has 20 points right now, so that's always a good sign. I feel like our next pickup is going to be Danny Green, because he's a nice defender and he's got a shot that'll space the floor off the second. And Dwayne Dedmon's still here, and he's a solid player off the bench for $6 million 1 year. And I believe he signs for less the next year. I'm not sure, because I haven't done too much rebuilding. Now either off the bench we want to lock down small forward or a playmaker, maybe a stretch four if there's a nice one available. I don't know why that's like that. I would rather... Okay, never mind. It's just gonna show us. Okay. See, we don't want that. A playmaker like Sean Livingston would be amazing, but Ty Lawson is so much cheaper for 1 year. For 2 years. If we wanted to keep him. But a nice addition to the team would be like a Jermichael Green or an Aaron Ilyasova. So it's a tough one. I think we're gonna have to go young here. I know he wasn't even a choice, but Yogi Ferrell, we're gonna have to pick him because we get a little bit younger at that shoot point guard. We might be able to mold him into a star. He's only 24. He might be able to go to like an 80, 81, maybe not a star, but an all-star if we wanted that. So here, I really want that stretch four on our team. I'm not really concerned. I should be more concerned about the small forward, actually thinking about it. We have Anthony Davis. So if we can get a nice shooter for the three. There's no one that's catching my eye. Is J.R. Smith here? I would play him at the three. He is, luckily, but not for 13 million like I said before. So we will be getting the addition of Ilyasova. And now we have to get that three. If Jared Dudley's still there, that was his position last year in 2K, and he puts up solid numbers that I would need off the bench, and he's right there. But $10 million, I don't know if I can do that one. So we're just gonna get a solid addition in Vince Carter. We're just gonna have to upgrade that in the draft. I know Kyle Korver's pretty expensive. We are $20 million negative in cap, but we will be trading Otto, I believe. And Korver could be an addition to that trade. So Korver will be a solid 11th man for us, even though he costs that much money. So here, I believe we're just going to try to get either old guys just to fill out the roster, or like a few young guys that we can maybe have to build around a little bit later. I was just speaking about the Nets, and this is just live commentary. I'm just trying to talk, keep you guys interested in this, but Ivan Rabb, he's the guy I really wanted to go, the Nets to go to with our first round pick. But we did pick up Jarrett Allen, which is a fine pickup. He's been playing well for us, so I'm not too upset about it as of right now. I don't know even who this guy is. 6'7", small forward, weighs 190. That's not happening, so I think we're gonna go with Ike. Yeah, we're going with Ike. My girlfriend's calling me, so I'll be right back with the video. We just finished the draft, and I just wanted to show you guys the draft class I use. I just used the official 2018 NBA draft created by NBA 2K Creations, because it was made, in Embrace the Pace helped make this. So NBA 2K Creations really is just embrace the pace, just a whole different person that actually does it legit and tries to do their best on all of it. So if you want to use any on PlayStation 4, I would use his. I don't know about Xbox because yeah, Xbox is trash. I just want to show you guys the rosters. It's gonna be pretty quick. You can pause the video if you want to see it. I'm just gonna go through it really fast. I'm not gonna go through the ones on the bottom, but while we do this, I just want to talk to you guys about, you know, stuff that'll be going on. I don't know if I'll be able to put up videos every day, maybe every other day, just with school, basketball tryouts coming around, going to the gym and all that. I might not have time, but I will be putting out videos. Sooner or later I'll be getting a PC so I can start editing, putting a face cam over it, you know, all that good stuff, make my videos that much better. But right now I'm still watching that Nets game. It is looking scary. Orlando scored 5 more points than us in the 4th. We were tied at halftime. We scored 9 more in the 3rd, and D'Lo still has 20. Doesn't look like he's played anymore since the last time I checked. With 9 minutes left, we're beating Orlando by 4. The Nets are 2-1. If we could go 3-1, that would be huge. Like, I know that doesn't sound like a lot to probably you Warrior fans, you Cav fans, all you kind of fans out there, but 3-1 for the Nets, it's amazing. And we're getting to the end right here, showing you all the teams, the rosters, and I'll probably just put quick little screenshots up of my coaching game plan and what training, scouting I'll be doing. But if I make any trades, I'll show you. If not, I'll just show you the coach game plan, what I feel like will happen with the team while I'm showing you that, and that'll be the end of the video if there's no more trades. Alright guys, I've been looking at this trade for 5 minutes now, and I really don't know if I want to go through with it, but it's huge. I would be getting rid of the $78 million contract of Otto Porter in exchange for Jonathan Isaac's 2-year team option for $4 million a year. I'd be acquiring Corey Joseph for a year and Tony Douglas, but I'd be giving up a lottery protected Toronto pick. I don't know how good Toronto is. My second round, Indy's second round pick, and Yogi Ferrell. So I'd be really giving up Otto Porter, a first round pick for Jonathan Isaac, and then Yogi Ferrell in a second for Tony Douglas and Corey Joseph. So before I make this trade, I don't want them getting a pick. I would rather have Toronto having it. I believe Toronto has Rudy Gobert. Yeah. I don't... just with how 2K simulation is, I can't really tell if this team will make playoffs. But I'm not sure. This will help out both teams. I'm going to make the trade. We're going to see if this works out in the long run. And I'll just have you guys here for this next trade. I just want to get rid of one more contract, maybe. I wanted to get rid of this Kyle Korver contract. But if we go to the player contracts, this year we're negative 18. Next year we'll have $26 million to work with. Oh, he has a player option. Corey Joseph has a player option, and Dedmon has a player option. That's no good. Why are we still paying Darren Williams $5 million? Don't ask me. But if Danny Green, I don't care about Corey Joseph. He's solid for $7 million, 26 years old. He'll still go up. But Dedmon and Green might have to go. So we're just gonna try to put them into a little trade. Try to get Ooh, nothing was found. So what about just for Corver? Nothing was, I mean, green. What about Corver? Nothing. What about Deadman? Nothing. Okay, it's not letting me put him in there. It's because the trade thing's broken and I put in too many things, supposedly. So what if we do this again? Green, Deadman. We're getting an offer. Okay. Amon Shumpert, 1 year, and we get a first round pick. Mike Muscala, 1 year, first round pick, top 10 protected. Trevor Booker. I think the trade we're gonna go with here will be probably the Amon Shumpert trade, because it's a top 3 protected for the Warriors, and the Warriors better not go freaking top 3. And if he doesn't have a player option, we're gonna take it. Bird, right? He has a freaking player option also, so there's no reason to get him on. What if they'll just give us someone with actually 1 year, like Sanders? Nope, not enough. What if we take on Jefferson? Damn, they need to get rid of a contract, but I don't think they want to get fuss much here. What about Jaleel? And I can add a first lotto protected pick. No. What if we get rid of Deadman? Just trade Danny Green for a second round, for a first round pick, and receive Sanders. They want a second, and they'll give us a second, but we don't get our 2018 second. That's the only second they really have. So Ike for another second, I'm down for that trade, and I think you guys should be down for that. But if there will be more trades, I'll just put those in the video so this doesn't get too long. Alright, we're back with the game plans, and I just want you guys to see the players. I'm not going to show you the trades. They're not that important. If they become important, I'll show you guys them, obviously. But the starting 5 is almost the same as we drafted, other than Jonathan Isaac, other than Otto Porter. So we have a solid starting 5. I believe this 5 could win us a championship with the shooting, the defense, the absolutely phenomenon of a player in Anthony Davis. Valanciunas, underrated. And then we got Scalabrine coming off the bench, give us that spark at 6-man. The shooter, I like how they have the exact same pose. The shooter in Arasan Ilyasova, he's solid all-around player. Corey Joseph, he's a nice playmaker off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie, yes, we did put him down to shooting guard. He does play point guard naturally. Vince Carter, the veteran talent off the bench. And then we got Shannon Fry, Larry Sanders, Tony Douglas, and I did pick up one person from the waiver wires, and that's James Jones. Gave him a no trade clause, salary minimum, so he's a solid player. The training, really didn't look into that yet. I want to see how the team does. I feel like the only thing we need to improve on is to get that star point guard, and I know going into the next season there are some stars, Steph, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, people like that, or we might pick up someone to try to trade for like a Kemba Walker. You know, I don't think we'll be making any more trades this whole season unless someone gets injured and we need to make something happen. Looking at the player contracts, next year we'll have $16 million, but we won't have player options. We only have one now. I really don't understand why Darren Williams is still getting paid. Maybe like we guaranteed him money and then we didn't give it to him, so we have to buy that. And so in turn, this should be a pretty solid Oh, we have 33 million, not 16. I was looking at luxury tax. So we have enough to sign a star player next year. And really, in turn, we have a solid team. I want to see where we are in the power rankings. Don't get mad at me. I don't know where these are. Power rankings. San Antonio. So, I don't know. I don't believe this is based off our draft. Yeah, it's going to have to be because the Bucks, the T-Wolves are all the way down there. So, they got San Antonio as number 1 there. Let's look at the team. The San Antonio Spurs. And then this will be the video. They got Damian Lillard, Drummond, KCP, Harris, Ariza, Morris, Booker, Lamb. They got a solid team. It will be fun. We'll simulate a date just to do it. Play the Pacers first game. Let's look at the Pacers. Millsap, okay. Devin Booker. We should beat this team relatively easily. But we will see. I might get a little highlight video in there just showcasing what happened, some of the key plays, and I hope you guys stay around for the next one. I'm having fun doing this. I hope you guys are too. Hopefully we can grow. My goal is 100 subs by December. Let's hope we can hit that, and I'm out.